Hi, my name's Steven and I'm the Design Director for SpeakerBook, and today we're here to look at the product Avastin from Roche to see who the top KOLs are on the West Coast. So to do that, let's get started, and then let's select the states in the West Coast. So we'll do Arizona, California, we'll do Washington, and we'll select Nevada. Okay, now that we have our states selected, we'll choose the speaker category, and we'll scroll down to the product Avastin from Roche. Here we are. Now we'll press the Create List, and SpeakerBook does the rest. SpeakerBook will search the whole West Coast to find the top Avastin KOLs for you to interact with. Okay, that's great. We can see that there are a couple KOLs that we can start to work with on the product Avastin from the company Roche. So, let's take a look. It looks like California has the most active. Let's sort by total payments. And we can see that Tony Reid is the most active Avastin KOL speaker from Roche. So let's look at Tony's profile. Now if you look at his payments, the majority of his payments are coming from Avastin. It's over 99% of his payments are coming from the company Roche. So if we look through his travel and speaking fees, you'll see that Roche and the product Avastin has supported the majority of his payments. Let's take a look at some of the other states. It looks like Arizona has 3 speakers. If we sort by total payments, we can see Bradley Monk is the most active Avastin speaker for the company Roche. Let's take a look. Bradley's payments are a little bit more spread out than Tony's. You can see Avastin is only 14% of his total payments, with the others category being very high, which means that there are a lot of other companies that are involved with Bradley's speaker fees. We can see that Bradley's taken a total of $345,000 worth of payments. If we look at speaking, consulting, and research fees, puts that travel as well, you can see Bradley's activity. As an example, in the month of March, Bradley traveled on the product Avastin. As you can see, Bradley has a handful of payments from a few different companies, with Avastin from Roche being one of the main ones. Let's look at Oregon. Oregon has 1 speaker, Roger Mueller, with Avastin being a very small percentage of his total payments. We can flip through the payments to see how Roger is interacting with pharma companies throughout the country. So now that we've searched Avastin from Roche, we have an understanding of some of the top KOLs from Avastin. Now this is a very targeted search on Avastin to find out the top speakers. This gives us a very select group of Avastin KOLs. If we wanted, we can go in and run the search again. Let's just run the search in California because that was the most active, and we'll select meals this time, and meals gives you more KOLs to view. So let's see how many meals Roche has paid for Avastin to different KOLs. So let's select Avastin and we'll select California just to do a comparison. If you look at Avastin meals, you could see that there are multiple KOLs, over 300, that have worked with Avastin and had a meal with one of their representatives. Now if we look at the Avastin speakers, there are only 10. So if we look at the meals and sort by total payments, we can see over 300 KOLs that are associated with the product Avastin. This is a great way to build a larger list of KOLs compared to searching just for speakers or consultants, which would be a much more targeted KOL list. So that's great. Now that we've taken the time to use SpeakerBook to research the product Avastin from Roche, we found over 300 KOLs just in the state of California for Avastin meals. We found 10 of the top Avastin speakers in California, as well as around another 10 for the rest of the West Coast. I hope you enjoyed this video, Thank you for taking the time to learn about the product Avastin and all of the KOLs associated with this brand. If you'd like to research any pharma brand or product, feel free to download the SpeakerBook application to see what KOLs are associated with the products you care about. Thanks so much for your time. Have a good day. Bye.